How you guys doing? This is Coach Kevin from Sweat Factory CrossFit. Just going to go over your workout for Wednesday. So our warm-up today is going to be 3 sets. These are going to be 30-second movements. So remember, anytime you're doing a warm-up and it's just 30 seconds of something, it's not really about the rep count, it's more about the quality and just kind of warming up in it. So your first one is going to be your jumping jacks. So you're going to have your 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Remember to try to open those shoulders up as much as you can so you're helping loosen up the lats and the traps and everything. So you can do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Then you're going to have a 30 seconds of a double dumbbell overhead hold. So you're going to press up your dumbbells. Now remember, you want to keep these over top of the body, so I don't want to have them forward or back. I also don't want to allow them to drift out, so I want to keep them nice and tight over top. Try to keep the biceps and the ears close together. So you're going to be in this position. Make sure you keep locked out in that position. So 30 seconds on your overhead hold. Then you're going to go back into your jumping jacks for 30 seconds. After that, it's going to be a double dumbbell lift. So you're going to use 2 dumbbells. And on the outsides, remember, you're going to set the hips back, keep the back flat. Turn them down towards the ground. Try to get down to the ground if you can. Keep the knees out just a little bit to create some more space in that position. So 30 seconds. Remember, when you're doing that, you want to stick the hips out. You're going to bend the knees just enough to get to the floor. Try not to let your back get you to the floor. So I don't want to get here and then go like that. I want to make sure I didn't bend the knees a little bit to get down there, but don't do that until you're close to the floor. And then that last one in that warm-up is going to be Cossack squats. So nice wide stance, toes are going to be turned out. I'm going to set the hips back and sit into this. So sit back and then let the foot, you can let those toes come up on that opposite foot and then sit into it. Really feel that stretch out. You're going to be alternating on the movements. So the warm-up, again, 3 sets, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of that double dumbbell overhead hold, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of the double dumbbell deadlift, and then 30 seconds of Cossack squats. Now your workout itself is going to be a 15-minute AMRAP, so you're going to be working for 15 minutes, and you're going to have 3 different movements that you're going to work with. So the first one is going to be 20 single dumbbell alternating power snatches. So you're going to use 1 dumbbell for this. It's going to be down from the floor. You set your hips back, let the knees go out, try to keep that chest up, and then you're going to be bringing that weight above your head. As you're bringing it up, before you completely stand, try to get that extension. So as you're coming up, get the extension, then you can drop under it a little bit. Remember, the finishing position is always the bicep and the ear meet. And remember to keep it tight. Don't let it drift out here like this. You bring it down to the floor. You're going to alternate to the other side. So you're going to have 20 single dumbbell alternating power snatches. Then it's going to be 40 double unders with a jump rope. So you're 40 dubs. If you do not have a jump rope, you could do 40 jumping jacks. You could do 40 hops in place. Or you could do 40 singles. Or you could technically double that if you want to and do 80 singles. If you're not that good at jump rope, say you're just a little bit slower at it, if you're gonna do dubs, you could always lower the number down so you don't get held up on them too much. After your double unders, you're gonna go into 20 single dumbbell overhead reverse lunges. So I'm gonna have this dumbbell overhead, same position, I'm looking for that lockout. Now this one I'm gonna be stepping back and lunging, so I need to make sure that I'm pressed up and into this and not starting to get relaxed. So I wanna stay here, you're gonna reverse down and then back up. What I would do is do 10 on one side, so do 10 lunges on one side and then switch and do 10 on the other. Now you can alternate that and do like 5, 5, 5, and 5 until you finish the 20. But I would try to make sure you're keeping it even, so I wouldn't do 20 on one arm and then try to remember the next round. So make sure you're doing 10 and 10 on those. And then your last thing in that AMRAP is going to be another set of dubs, another 40 dubs or 40 jumping jacks or your singles. So for your AMRAP, you're going to have 20 single dumbbell alternating power snatches, 40 double unders, 20 single overhead reverse lunges, 10 on each side, and then your 40 dubs at the end. Thank you.